Hello, hello. Does it show live now? I'm 15 seconds live. Shows 1 thumbs up.
Yeah, it's mine. I've
30 seconds in, 0 online. What's up, guys? These are the, what bags are these? This was the last
The final Halloween.
final Halloween. These are the final Halloween. They're all mixed matched. Everyone has, every panel on it is a different color. MT Knives, haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, man? Evan Dixon, what's up? Paul Vaccaro, James Ellis, Iridium Group, what's up? Amy, how are you? John Logan, what's going on? What's up, what's up? Family really enjoyed the podcast with Scully. Right on, Tim. We've got we have more. If you're in our private group, there is a 2-hour video that is up, and then we recorded another few hours yesterday also. Those will be moving. Those will not be public. They will all be membership only. We'll do little cuts and pieces of them that'll go public. But to see and listen to the whole thing, it'll be membership. Been off the radar 6 weeks. Headed to Jack's next week. Awesome, man. Max, what's up, buddy? We had you. I had your question or your comment on the members only Q&A today. Same with Evan. Glad to see Scully stateside. Yeah. Gunfighter Concealment. What's up? Mark D, Great Wolf, what's up? Thad, any ETA Cobra buckles? Thad, I don't know. You asked you just asked me. You just called Discount Tires and said, "Hey, do you have tires?" We have buckles. We're making belts every day. 30, 40 shipped out of here. It just depends on what it is. $31 online. I need you to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up. That'll help other people know that we're online. How'd you know we were online? 31 people here. Did you guys get notifications? Sergeant Major Booker stories? I'm sure he does. Ken Short, what up? Good chat about gas masks with Scully. On point. Anyone in here who's not subscribed is missing out. Iridium, we have to get you on, man. So we do a side open gas mask cover and a top open gas mask cover. And both of those were issued to the United States Marine Corps. We did a couple thousand of each of those. I haven't built one in 20 years probably. I've been in Tennessee at least 15. I feel like there are gas mask covers in this bag. If not this bag, they're in a bag under this table here probably. So I think we might do some kind of like a drop leg, just not real drop, just a little drop. And then also one that'll go on the back of an armor carrier or something maybe. I see guys doing that, but I mean, you can't fucking access it. And for most dudes in the real world, they're going to have that motherfucker on already. PH Info, what's up, man? $41 here. So what are we doing this weekend? Got the notification, first time in a long time. Well, I'm glad it's working tonight. Caught another live video. Hope everybody's doing well. Modern Day Pioneer, what's up? Tay Jones, what's up? I have MCABs here. Vehicle med bags. These will be Woodland Multicam black tool bags. I've got M-cabs in red. We have a bunch of black, red, black M-cabs here. That's what all these pockets go to. All these pockets go to M-cabs up here, and here are the M-cabs right here. Those are mass casualty aid bags, if you don't know what that is. Working possibly going to 13th Realm Sunday night if it doesn't get rained out. What is 13th Realm? What is that? British surplus bags have a zipper gusset that allows quick access, keeps it tight when stowed. Thanks for the sacrifice to the Yesu gods. Any color you want as long as it's British multicam. Solar panel bags. Yeah, I would. I don't know what that looks like. Your solar panels might very well be different than my solar panels. Working this weekend, finishing the garden prep for next year. Right on. No plans. Nettie, what's up? Not working for a change. Going to the gun range. Cool. I've been sewing. I just got off the machine a few minutes ago. Took a shower. Nice vertical papper pouch for the back of a carrier. I'm a lot more available for live streams now. Love to join one. Iridium, what changed, man? What happened? I hope that's by choice. Getting garage set up for winter office. Going with propane. You'll be happy with that, Evan. Even if you, and you might even add kerosene. Like, you should own a kerosene heater anyways. So try both of them, you know, see which one you like. The most convenient, also the most expensive, is propane. Kerosene's pretty convenient and costs less than propane. Cutting more firewood, I'm guessing is what that's, and stacking. Solomon, how are you, man? Kim Short. Cutting meat, have a few blades to touch up, right on. Jeremy Kirby, how are you, man? How are you? You went to Memphis, didn't you? A couple weeks ago? We went to Memphis last weekend. Can somebody answer Eber here, please? 46 people on here. Do you know how well your products hold up frequent use in water? Not clue if it wear and tears quicker. I have no experience with getting gear absolutely soaked. It's plastic. I mean, in its rawest form, it's nylon. We built gear for decades for the SEAL teams. Like, we built all their shit, and most of their mission was water. And that's salt water. Freshwater, rinse your shit when you're done. You shouldn't have an issue. Our grommets are all brass, so we don't have any, you know, you'll get some corrosion there a little bit, but we don't have anything to rust on our stuff. Life Done Free, how are you, man? Haven't had issues over 6 years, not an issue. We did go to Memphis a couple weekends ago, awesome as always. 5071C letter from the IRS saying I needed to verify my identity. I first verified it was legit. The website wanted access to my webcam for a selfie video. Blew my mind. That's a fucking trip. I reported Scully to People for Eating Tasty Animals for that beaver he keeps strapped to his face. Belt is 8 years old, still trucking along. Next time we go to the Peabody, it'll be cool, yeah. I met a lady this weekend in Collierville, and she actually worked at the Peabody in the 80s, I think, 70s maybe. She's an antique dealer now, and she actually was a bookkeeper at the Peabody Hotel. For a space heater, I prefer kerosene, just cleaner. You think the kerosene's cleaner than like a kerosene around kerosene heater, like a Kerosun or something? You think that's cleaner than the propane, like a buddy heater? I like the kerosene. We like, especially if I'm going to use it consistently. Power's out for a couple days, maybe. I'll run the propane. But for length of time, like if we're going to use it through the winter, kerosene's what I mean, electric's what we always use, but kerosene if power's out. And then I have some Mr. Heater, who makes Buddy Heater. I have some wall mounts that don't require any electricity to run. So that's nice. The fire carrier really caught your eye. It works well, man. Works well. Less smell, kerosene all the way, right on. And you're running, you're not running $50 a can kerosene, right? You're running kerosene like from the gas pump kerosene, right? Short of setting it on fire, running it through a wood chipper. So we tried to light that patch panel on fire, and we couldn't get it to light on fire. We literally had to put gasoline on it. K1 kerosene. How much kerosene do you keep on hand, and how do you like to store your kerosene? What's the most bulk that you keep on hand? Kerosene has 131 BTUs per gallon. 105 gallons equals the real content of 1 gallon of oil. Propane is 91.5. Oh, good info. pH info. Did you know that, or did you just look that up? Like, did you already know that in your head? 80 gallons on hand, metal cans. Right on. Metal, like 5-gallon cans? I've got a bunch of 5-gallon, plastic kerosene cans, and I've never had this happen before. I think this will die if I go out here. I'll lose signal right here. I've got these 5 gallons right over there, and I've never had them split on top, and I had one split this year. Never had that happen. I usually keep them in like syrup containers. They look like 55-gallon drums, but they're actually 13-gallon drums. And we bought a ton of them, and they had Dr. Pepper syrup in them. And those things, man, I've had those things for 15 years now, and those things work awesome. They have a little bung in the top. They work really well. They're not as convenient. Like, we'll take them out of there and dump them into, smaller cans when we're actually going to use it. Kerosene, more bang for the buck. Metal 5-gallon cans. Monica, how are you? Anybody doing anything good this weekend? Anything exciting? Anything you're looking forward to? Tag, I saw you standing those phone poles up. That's a good idea, having that bar across between the forks. Man, that's a good idea. Time falls back Sunday, Monday. Harvest right in today. 5,000 quote to run and upgrade power. Wow. Finished connecting rainwater to the processing kitchen. That was cool, right on. Did a force on force class with Evan and Max. Very cool, gunfighter concealment. Who are you, gunfighter concealment? Jeremy, I got your message about the logos, and I meant to do it on video, and we got sidetracked, and we never did do video of it. So I'll get back with you. I'll get to you on it. Casey Kemp, right on, right on. Woodland stacked micros. These things are only 10 inches across. They are very, very small. 4 mags. Compact tear-off medical pouch. We shipped out a bunch. I had a stack of these the other day. I've got black AKM4 micros for all you ninjas. I have cop rigs, so if you're not sure you want an AR or a shotgun. Brawl Dog, what's up? Woodland is the coolest. We've been moving a lot of Woodland stuff. I like it. I especially like it when you put multicam black on it. We got some FUPA danglers, some normal FUPAs, and some fanny packs. I use those fanny packs every weekend. Shipping notification, empty, right on. Shot a small video on my tool belt setup. It was too long to send. Break it into a couple pieces. Just break it into a few pieces, man. You should be able to do it right through your phone. We did a dump pouch video, roll-up dump pouch video a couple days ago. It went live today. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Like Woodland, love multicam shopping. I was looking around for multicam Tropic. I don't have anything in here Tropic. So the roll-up video is on the website. It's on Instagram, and it's also on, it's in your text app. It's on your email tonight. It's also on YouTube. How much bigger is the Narcan than? About twice as big. It's about twice as big. Love seeing all the gear in OD. Well, dump pouch is pretty cool. Shared with oh, guys. Thank you, Derek Olson. What's up? Anybody recognize these? Did you just make these beans?
Yes.
You just closed them, or you made the whole entire thing?
No, I made the whole entire thing
Tonight?
tonight.
That's cool. Buckshot Scott. Is somebody on here named Buckshot Scott? I didn't notice that. Are we getting hoodies soon? Yeah, we'll do hoodies. What should we put on them? Just look at the YouTube numbers, they're growing. Yeah, we're putting out a fucking ton of content. And they're monetizing it now. For some reason, they only partially monetized that roll-up dump pouch video tonight, but most of them are coming through full monetized. SOE tag on the beanies. Now the beanies don't have any tag. You could tag them like Rob does, probably on the edge, but you'd have to get a different tag.
So I have leather tags for shit that I'm making.
And what's on them?
Just Amanda's Mercantile.
Cool.
I don't have SOE tags though.
So you could do them like Rob has. He basically does the same material our tags are. It's a fold over. So you're just gonna put it on the seam inside on alligator mouth it over, and you just put a stitch line in it.
What about the ones that we put on the slings?
Yeah, I think they're kind of shitty though. I don't like those ones.
And I think they're gonna be upside down.
Yeah, I just don't like them. I never have liked them. But I like Rob, the way Rob's are on his Fly North Vale beanies. Could do that. Frank, what's up? Hoodies, classic SOE logo. OG logo. What hoodie? It's pullover, expeditionary, lightweight hoodie. I really like those lightweight hoodies. You can get them with like red inside the hood. Amy Lynn Jones, what's up? We replied to your comment on the private video today, Amy. You bet Tim Pool like a beanie? I'll bet he wouldn't, man. I'll bet he wouldn't. I don't ever see him wear any branded beanies. And I'm curious too, because you always see Tim in a beanie. I've been wearing a beanie when we do our podcast because my headphones are so big. I have to wear a beanie or they won't sit on my head tight. You ever used multicam black or multicam Velcro on shotgun rings? No. Yeah, well, on the pocket, I think we do. On the pocket. On the utility. DJ Guzman, what's up, man? I think we did your comment on, you're on our private group, right? What do you have on the plate for this weekend? Are you going? Home Depot has some good deals. No, I didn't have any. Home Depot's not on the radar. We're going to check out a bunch of abandoned buildings. Shoot some video in a, it's a pretty big school. I think that's where we're going. Isaac Barrett, what's up? Velcro backed pistol card. How many mag slots would fit in the back panel of a stacked micro? Maybe 5, probably 4. OD hoodies and woodland hoodie. I've never seen a good woodland hoodie. They don't look right. The colors are never right. I like the lightweight, but I think the pullover lasts longer. So the lightweight is a pullover. And man, I wear the lightweight way more than the others. I think the lightweights last, man, I've had them for a couple years now, the ones I'm wearing. Good night, Amy. New YouTube app update isn't awesome. I hate changes though. New YouTube app update isn't awesome. You said your YouTube updated, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
What do you not like about it?
I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it functions. You can't turn it off when it's on a live video anymore.
Wow.
The comments are hard to find. Like it's just,
Yeah,
it's not a fan.
someone else here is saying that. Willis, Wonderful World of Oddities. Massive Action logo. Did you do a live last night? I did not. Contrast new YouTube is too high, hurts your eyes. Shark skin jackets. John Witherspoon, what's up? All these orders, we're waiting on free bags, which finished up later today. So all of these orders are now packed and will ship first thing Monday. Busy weekend plan. Finished putting insulation siding a portion of house. Very cool. Very cool. All of these orders are all ready to ship. They are waiting on all of those bags over there and up on the table. Did I ever own a Black? No, I never had a BlackBerry. I had Nextel phones. I had SkyPager. Where did you get that from? Looks like a shoestring. All you Woodland guys, Woodland Hydros. Some Woodland roll-ups in there. We had 3 or 4 tubs of those things. Picking up small wood burning stove this weekend for outbuilding. Very cool. Right on. Solar system figured out for chicken coop. Cool. They need to bring back the chirp feature on the Nextel phones. There's an app you can put on your phone that will make your phone do two-way radio like that. Like simplex radio, like the Nextels did, that chirps like that. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it. Hydro dump pouch Nalgene, right on. Thanks for the order, DJ. Small wood burner for garage, roll up pouch in Coyote. Matt Christopher, I asked people, and they said nobody likes Coyote. Hold on, let me check. Let me see here. Yep, right there it says nobody likes Coyote. Yeah, just order one of the other colors, man. Put in notes you want Coyote, and we'll do a small run of them. Zello does it. Looking for a good patch company, embroidered PVC. Who do you recommend? I won't tell you here. And if you're doing business with the people we do business with, the magic number is 1,000. I'd watch Marketplace a lot posting right now. Oh yeah, people are selling all kinds of shit. Have you tried alpaca wool socks? I'm still running wool instead of cotton. I have not. I'm sure Amanda has though. Yo babe.
Yes,
Do you have alpaca wool socks?
I don't, but I want some.
You do not want some.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. You know I do.
I know that I've bought alpaca and what's that other animal? Llama. I know that I know that you have alpaca wool socks.
I don't,
How would you know?
because it's going to denote that it's alpaca wool.
But how would you know? I'll bet you have 400 pairs of socks
I don't.
that still have tags on them.
I don't have any.
How would you
socks that
know?
have tags.
There's a mountain of clothes.
I assure you, there's no.
You have not a clue.
I,
You know that under that mountain of clothes, there's a dresser in there.
there's also a floor.
It's enormous.
There's a floor. It's
Darn Tough. So I have Darn Toughs. They are not as comfortable. I just took Darn Toughs off. Just right before I got on here, I took a shower. The Darn Toughs are not as comfortable as the Smart Wools. They last longer, maybe, but they're not as comfortable, and they don't dry as fast. My feet sweat way more in the darn toffs than they do the smart wools. And they're not as comfortable. They don't hold the loft as much. And I have probably 40 or 50 pairs of Darn Tough socks. I wear them several times a week. I put my socks on in the dark, so I never know which pair I'm putting on. Well, I do once it's on my foot. I can tell the difference from the feel of it. Bet John has more shoes than Amanda has socks. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. You still have the place with the pier. No, we live here, man. We moved out of the lake house several years ago. Not anymore. I haven't bought any shoes in probably 2 years. Bunch of alpaca farms. Ordered a belt yesterday in the correct size. I got the one I ordered, and I don't know what I hit, but apparently ordered a belt for a 60 inch. So if you know anyone who needs a belt, Amy, are you saying that you have possession of a 60-inch belt? Or you have an order in for a 60-inch belt? Either way, we can fix that. If you have the belt, send it back, and we'll cut the buckle off and put it on a new belt in the correct size for you. If you have an order in, get me your order number and we will handle that. Did you dig the new G-Shock? It's neat. I would never wear it. I won't ever wear a G-Shock. It's neat. There's some companies doing collaborations with G-Shocks that are making very fucking expensive G-Shocks. I don't like G-Shock. I just won't ever wear it. But it is neat. It does look cool. Have possession. Amy, just shoot me an email. We'll take care of it. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here in a minute. You guys remember these chef hats? When and why did we decide to use tubular nylon? Because it's very supple, and you can put the bungee in the tubular nylon. And 20 some years ago, got butt pack the other day. Any chance OD Rallyman's? Send an email. I just sewed on black Rallyman's today. Let's walk over here and make sure we don't have any ODs. Longleat, Orlando, back for meeting. Next week we are getting 3/4 mile fence installed. Well, and Tesla solar charger. Fuck, that's cool too, man. Oh, good for you. Rallyman's. I have a lot of black ones. The ones I was just doing have pistol mags. Send an email. Send me an email. Let me know how many Rallymans you want, what color, pistols or no pistols. Why isn't there a premium hat? Guys take their hats at serious as shoes and watches. Cheap plastic crap. Seems the market should have a $100 hat. Are you asking me about building a hat? Complete different machines, man. I don't know I don't have. We couldn't even build a hat on the machines we have here. a work watch due to different metals at work. Get you into cowboy hats and handmade derby stuff, not baseball hats. Yeah, hats are like fucking cowboy boots, man. You'll see multi-$1,000 hats. Have a subload, I believe it's a patrol. What are the other subloads and what makes them different? CQB subload. So patrol subload will hold 3 AR mags per pocket, which means it'll hold 2 308 mags per pocket. CQB only holds 2 AR mags per pocket, but will hold 3 single MP5s or a pair of clamped MP5s. It'll also hold a smoke grenade perfectly. That's the real difference. And then Rallyman subload is a patrol subload, but the lids are not fixed in the back. They're Velcroed in the back, so you can adjust the height on them to run taller mags, and it runs AK mags better than the patrol mag. Any plans on SOE ball caps? We do. We usually use Flex Fit. We just haven't run them. And every time I run ball caps, they don't sell. Like we run, I don't know, maybe 72 of them. We don't run a lot at a time, but they don't sell. Like the guys that want them, the guys that you'll always see people asking about them. But when I have them here, they don't ever sell out. If you're left-handed, we have a lot of left-hand options. Stetson 1000 is going to run about $6 grand for a hat. Wow. Anything from Run Anything Labs on the shelf. I have some stuff, but it's not, I don't think I even have it online. At this point, I'm just using it myself. And I would bet that, yeah, see, it's pretty solid. It's all clumpy. I just got tired of guys, crying about it. So I would just assume you can't get it anymore, and I still take it. I still use it. How's Amanda's herb learning going? Slow.
Amanda has a lot of things that Amanda wants to do, and Amanda only has so much time.
Yeah, Amanda only gets 1 hour of free time for herself. Amanda gets 1 hour in the common room. So glad you ran Woodland Micros and Hydrocares. They're nice. Ryan Ray, what's up? Looked into powdering your eggs for long term. We don't need to powder them, man. We freeze dry them, and we put them in 1 gallon Mylar bags, and we impulse seal them. You could totally take, and once they're in the bag, you could take and crush the bag, and it would totally powder it up. But there's no reason to powder it.
Somebody told me that if you powder them before you put them in the bag, they rehydrate a lot smoother.
Smooth. Yeah, I do remember. I saw the same video you're talking about. Who said it?
I think it was Nicole.
Nicole? I mean, we could powder them prior. Yeah, we could powder them prior to heating them up. Matt Christopher, there are 2 Coyote NSW admins, and there are a few Highlander NSW admins. And I believe we have Woodland NSW admins cut, and I believe we have Arid NSW admins cut. Chickens should start laying this month, right on. I whisk eggs in 3s, put those in Ziploc bags, then freeze them. PP1 was pretty good, right on. I haven't even watched it yet. What kind of herbs are you growing? I don't know what I'm growing at this point. I have completely abandoned the garden. There's still a ton of stuff out there growing. I don't know what is out there currently growing. I walk past it every day. I just haven't paid any attention to it.
We have rosemary growing for sure.
They scramble and you never know the difference. Yeah, that's what I would think. We have rosemary growing, a lot of rosemary. Didn't know you still had chef hats. I don't have chef hats. Those are my samples up there. Always show up 4 minutes, 5 minutes before he gets off. Well, I'm here. So type out what you want to say and we'll talk for a minute. Now's your chance. Sounds like what?
Sounds like he needs to sign on earlier.
TT. What TT doesn't know is I'm always like, as soon as that TT motherfucker gets on here, we're getting off of here. I was a patriot for Halloween. Wore cognitive dissonance Punisher blue shirt with sneak don't tread mask, tactical coffee in one hand. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that is. Any chance multicam black dump pouches with purple thread? You wouldn't. I don't know that you'd really see anything on there. Roll up dump pouch, right? That's what you're talking about. Got to keep doing the podcast platform. Patrick Lee, there's a 2-hour podcast for members. It's in the membership area. So if you're a member, you know. If you're not a member, you don't know. We're talking about these, right? This is what you're talking about, multicam black with purple. I guess you'd have purple here, thread. Most of it would be on the back. You really wouldn't see much purple on this thing. Picked up Surefire Stiletto Pro based on your recommendations, and it's sick. I agree with you, man. I carry one all the time.
Carry mine.
I carry yours.
Yeah, because you lost yours.
You won't use yours.
I used it at least once a week up until I gave it to you.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Are the roll-up dump pouches belt attach, or do you get those belt keepers? So, Matt Christopher, they have pals on them, so they're modular. But that's sewn on a panel that you pass your belt through. So if you watch the video that went up tonight, you'll see it. And that is on my belt, so I can slide it as far as it'll go to the next belt loop. Derek Olson, the roll-up pouch was awesome, thank you. I see for the wife's rock shell collecting. Yeah, that roll-up would work good for that. Pulling the thread 3 this week. Probably 2 parts. Picked up a stiletto. Yeah, you'll love that stiletto. Is there a custom color option for the roll-up dump pouch? I don't think so. Send me an email and we'll put it on there if it's not. Can anybody verify that it is or is not there? You once mentioned a tree black walnut. You said they were great, but took a long time to grow. Why are they great? Because it's one of the most expensive hardwoods out there. Generational wealth. If you have land sitting with nothing on it, or you want to occupy the land and plant something that will bring a lot of money in the future, black walnut will do that. Customs open on the dump pouch. There you go. That's how you get your dump pouch. That's how you get your Multicam Black purple thread dump pouch. And thank you for verifying that. Awesome tool bag. So these are actually handled toiletry bags. And this is the last code that we put out, the last Halloween code. This is what you will get. Every panel on the bag is a different color. So there is 5 different colors on the bag of Cordura. And then most of the handles are mixed match too. I have one of the instructors down in North Carolina, Multicam dump pouch. He really liked it. He's a shotgun guy. So it works for shotgun for sure, but you have to index them left or right. Whereas if you pull them out of our 12 gauge or our 12 gauge pouch, 12 gauge rig, cop rig, then you don't have to index them. They're all indexed the same. But for field hunting and stuff, works fine. It does. Where else it works well is for putting flashbangs or pyro. You can put demo in there if you're into that kind of thing. Shot shells, breacher rounds, SS, site surveillance, exploitation. If you're a cop, you put the evidence in the bag. Hard drives, anything like that, cameras, any digital equipment you can snatch out as you're, ready to take off. It'll go in there. Yeah, they're kind of like the April Fool's bag, but I think these ones are cooler than the April Fool's bags. Future Run, 6 mag Woodland, or 308s in Woodland. Man, I think you missed it, buddy. We just ran. Actually, I have a 6 mag in Woodland that I kept for myself. It's right up here. Amy Lynn, thank you for the super chat there, or the super sticker. Pete Tony. I'll sell you this one if you want it. I think we just made 8 mag also. Those are gone. But I have a 6 mag. I kept it for myself. It's right there. It'll come with an HMS. Wonder if I placed an order with that code. The bags are good. I have no idea, buddy. It's the last one that we did. These are all, looks like firewood totes. It looks like every one of these is a firewood tote. And these are all waiting on, I think, those little bags up there. I think that, because those finish later in the day, I think those little bags will go in here. These also are those little bags. And these are those little bags. So these will ship out, all of those. And then we did Friday the 13th bags. We had some stragglers. This whole shelf down here was full of those. Those are all gone. Those are ready to go. When will the membership questions go out? Monday, question mark. The ones that you just asked, Amanda and I did them today. So I don't know when they'll go up. Monday, Tuesday, maybe Sunday. Now I want a Multicam black and purple thread micro wallet. Need one since my big dumb dog ate my wallet. So Charlie, I would tell you don't order that right now. I'm the one that makes all of the micro wallets, and I don't have a clue when that would get made. Black walnut tree with a diameter roughly 20 inches is worth between 700 and 800. It will take 45 to 60 years to grow black walnut trees to 20 inches. That's, yeah, pretty wild, huh? I have a sugar skull lined SOE pouch. I use as a billfold. No idea what it's called, right on. Video on the dump pouch is awesome. Is the belt pass-through Velcro line? It's not. Nope. You're going to put it on there and it's going to slide. But I mean, it's not really going to slide, Matt. It's going to, because you're going to have weight in this thing.
You Velcro lined it, you would literally.
Yeah, if you Velcro lined it, you couldn't put the belt through it. Yeah, you wouldn't even get it on. So if you want it Velcro lined, get a set of our belt attachments and run them through here, and those will lock in. Yeah, zip ties around on each edge to lock it in place, you could. 3 black walnuts that size in my yard, right on. Remember ordering an ankle rig. Excited about that because I have had for a couple of years. Not very comfortable. Empty. There's something else on that order because we've done ankle med kits quite a bit. There's something else there, or it's waiting on something. Just reply to your confirmation email. We'll look at it. Bob, what up? Can you show a spent mag and how extender buckle works? I don't have one to show you. I don't have any of them here. The extender buckle just hangs on that. Do you have one? Do you have one? Ordered a dump in OD to replace the one I gave away, right on. I would have thought that you could not order a dump pouch in OD. There's only, the reason I ask if you have one, because there's only one way it can work. It's a piece that goes through that loop, that bar sewn on the back, and it drops it down about 3 inches off your belt. If I order the roll up, does it come with the gold? No, it doesn't. I'm going to put you inside a wall and seal you up to ward off evil spirits. Just letting you know, the tree guys are horrible to work with. Take the time to research what you have and be patient finding the right people. Ordered an IFAC and IV pouch for the rig, right on, disregard that email. I can't find any parts in the NSW or the spent mag pouches to make the saw boxes work. I have the belt hangers and leg straps. Belt hangers and leg straps. Okay, you should have had in those boxes, one of the boxes has a buckle on it. We put one on, and then the other one we put in the pouch. I think my guy put them on all of them. There should be, the Velcro will not reach. There is a buckle that goes on that pull tab loop that looks like this. And the buckles on your pull tabs are cut with a slot so that you can put it on there. Then on that tri-glide on the bottom, there is a piece of 1.5 inch webbing that comes up that has this on there. And that's what you have to use to put the saw box inside there, because the Velcro will not reach. Because if we make it to where it'll reach, then you can't use those pals on the face. It made the lid too long. because most dudes are not putting a 200 round saw drum in there. Most of the Navy guys were running 308 and their boxes were smaller. We just put that adapter on there so that you could put a 249 box in there. If you do not have those, which should be there, I mean, they were on everything. My guy put them on both sides. And I said, I usually leave them off one side because people are dumb. And if I leave one on and one off, then they look at them and realize that one is on and then the other one's in the box and they realize they're removable. If you do not have those parts, we will get those parts for you. Do all walnut trees actually produce walnuts? I would assume they do, but I don't know the answer to that. I thought you sent me a picture of them, Bob, and I thought it had it on there. Now the spent mag pouch is different than the actual pouch on the NSW rig. The NSW rig pouch is small. Yeah, see, they're not even on this one. So you can see right here, there's the buckle, and then the attachment webbing attaches into here. Let me look and see if they're inside this. Man down. Yeah, they're not in here. Fucking Mongoloids lost them. But they're, anyways, on here. These go on there. These have a slot in them, so you can fish them on. And then there's a piece of webbing that starts life as 16 or 18 inches and gets folded over, and it actually locks in here. So you run it under here, over here, back through double bypass, and it has the opposing piece that goes on here. Mystery Ranch makes a fat ass backpack I want in Multicam Alpine. They are not cheap. Mystery Ranch is worth buying though. They are not cheap. There is a Mystery Ranch group on Facebook, and a lot of stuff changes hands, secondary market. I've never seen an Alpine one though. I've got 3 days, I've got Dragon Slayers, I've got all kinds of Mystery Ranch bags. Here's one here. There's two. There's two more. I don't think you'll be disappointed. They are heavy. They are heavy. They are not a lightweight, go fast bag. Different walnuts and pagans. Pagans have heavier harder shears, like locusts in areas, not just because of yearly climate. I want a special gyro pouch. I would like to have some good gyros. Goat's big enough not to escape yet. I don't have, you mean sheep? Sheep. They probably are big enough. They are not currently in the tractor. They're running around. We need to capture them and put them back in, and they might be big enough to not get out now. Kirby, we'll talk later, buddy. Love SOE backpack. Sheep, not goats. see where Porsche has made a crossover. Are we talking about the Taycan, the electric one, or what are we talking about? The Mach-E. And after being on another 20 minutes, no question from TT. Who's the TT guy? Is that the Six Mag Stat guy? That's, everybody wants something when they can't have it. Once they can have it, they never want to put their money where their mouth is. Can't wait to receive multicam hydro. Right on. Ford Lightning, not looking good at all. Not a clue. Is that their electric truck? I promise you, I have never looked at anything electric and said, I think I'll buy that. The closest I would get would be the Porsche. And I don't think I could do that. Like, I can't drive a fucking Tesla from here to Nashville and run around and come back home. The guy that complained about always getting on 5 minutes before you log out got it. Black walnuts were part of Native American diet. Most of the walnuts eaten today are English walnuts, which have a milder taste and broader appeal. They also have thinner, easier to crack shells. So, walnuts are a lot of fucking work. Like, a lot of work. Heard the GMC Hummer takes 6 days to full charge. I didn't even know they had a fucking electric one. Gas crossover, or was that Lamborghini? I don't know. Is that what we're talking, crossover? I thought crossover was like kind of like sport car SUV kind of thing. I thought that was a crossover. Everybody that thinks that we're going to have to drive electric vehicles by 2030 or whatever, yeah, that shit's not really going to work out for them. That's not going to work how they thought. It sounded cool on paper when they sold it to all the yuppies, but they have to make that electricity with something, and they don't have batteries to store the electricity. It doesn't fucking work yet. Electric Bobcat, 5 hours use and 20-hour charge. Electric Bobcat, as in tractor Bobcat? My walnuts are hard to crack, are definitely black, not English, strong taste. Contractor we work with got one of the electric Ford trucks. It's neat, ultimately a novelty. And who has hours to sit while your car... That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How sweet's this beanie? Many states are already throttling electricity at peak. Yeah, they're telling you, California is telling you don't charge your fucking car during peak hours. Isn't that when you're home, right? Isn't that when your car should be charging? Tractor skid steer. It's a skid steer, not a tractor. Oh, man. I made a video today, even. Oh, here we go. You can see it right here, Bob. I thought these were modulars for some reason. Do your rigs not have these, Bob? They should have come with this. I realize it's probably in your underground bunker, and you have to take the 2-mile tunnel to get there. I did see in Canada they can make CO2 jet fuel and diesel commercially viable. Many states already throttling. I just had to put new tracks on my skid steer. Ouch. What was that? I have 3,600 in my head, and I have $6,000 in my head. How much was it? They got an engine that can run on water. I have heard that many times. I have seen the YouTube videos. Which means it actually runs on hydrogen, right? We couldn't find any tonight when setting up the rigs. I will look again and finish building out the rigs. Right on. We'll get you the pieces if you need them, which it sounds like you do. We'll get you the pieces. $2,500 each. Who the fuck puts one skid steer track on? Why don't they just sell them as a set? CO2 fuel does not require any modification to the vehicle. What are you getting out of a set of tracks? 1,000 hours? Rubber or metal? We have rubber on ours, Buck. I'm sure John's got rubber also. I have low impact rubber, right? They're a little wider. We pay $2,000 for a set of tracks. Is that because you get like a wholesale or dealer price on them, Bob, or is it a different track? Plus, Bob, John's tractors say Caterpillar on them, so that just add 40% to everything. Ocean City, Maryland had a trash incinerator power plant that's cost effective for space. Intake shredding machine is insane to particles it produces. Cool. All right, guys, I'm off of here. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. We sourced the manufacturer and don't buy from dealer. Oh, that's cool. All right, guys, I'm out. Sir Gregory Allen sent a 99-cent shit emoji. See you guys later.